This is going to show you how to digitally manage your homework by integrating a calendar app with Canvas so you get updates about homework. This will specifically show you how to subscribe to a Canvas calendar and get it to show up in your Google Calendar. But before you do this, you need to watch the other tutorial that came first. This one is updating the announcements in Canvas notifications. Make sure that this is updated before you try to subscribe to the calendar. We're going to set up our Google Calendar app, so please go to Google Calendar and click on it. When you open it up, on the left-hand side, it'll have 3 lines. Click on those and scroll down to where it says Settings. At Settings, click there and go to Manage Accounts, where the cursor is. When I click on Manage Accounts, I'm going to add another account if my school email is not already included. So in this case, I'm going to put in my student ID number, say at student.nths.net, and make sure to sign in to Google for school. The next thing we're going to do is go to Canvas for the web browser view. This is an app that you have on your iPad that is red, or you can go to the New Trier homepage and click on Students and pull down to where it says Canvas. You're getting into the web browser view. It should look like this. At the top, there's an account. Please click on your account and click on Notifications. So the important thing here is that there's a variety of types of notifications you can have. You probably don't need to change most of these, but we would suggest taking a look at your due date and feedback icons and determining how quickly you'd like to receive notifications for those. Those might be something you want on an immediate or at least daily basis in order to get the most up-to-date information from your teacher. You should also take a look at announcements and make sure that that is on a check mark. That means you'll get notified right away. There will be a video that will be also shown later, and you may also want an announcement to be sent and pushed out to your cell phone number if you're more likely to check that. So overall, make sure to decide how quickly for each setting you want it, but those 3 are the ones to take the most attention and take a minute to look at. So the 1 on the list is a check mark, and that means immediately. The 2 is a clock, and that means daily. The 3 is a calendar, and that means weekly. And the 4 means no notifications. Make sure to take a look at the video created by Canvas on notification preferences if you want to add an additional email address or a cell phone number and to how to verify both of those in order to proceed. So on mine, I'm going to due date and making it immediate and moving to that check mark. And then I'm going to go down and check those other things that we mentioned to you. And I'm going to move those and change all of those before I do my next steps. If I take this out of order, it's going to cause issues for how quickly I will receive any notifications in Canvas and when it gets pushed out to my calendar. On the left-hand side of the page, you're going to go underneath Account to down where it says Calendar. If you want to change any of these colors for the calendars, you can click on the triple bar and change them. But at this point, after you've done that, you're going to click on Calendar Feed. This is the URL that you're going to need, and you're going to need to go from the very beginning to the very end. So very carefully copy all of that. You're then going to go into your settings in order to add this to your Google Calendar. You're going to go to where it says Password and Account. Click there. Say Add an Account next. When you click on Add an Account, it's going to take you to Other. Please click on Other and add Subscribed Calendar. At this point, you're going to paste the URL you took from Canvas and click Next. Once this is filled in, you're going to say Next. You do not need a username and ID number. If you click back a few times, it will take you to that first accounts view, and you'll see that I am now subscribed to Canvas. Open up your Google Calendar app. Go to where you see your email for school that you've added, and you should have underneath it a calendar that says your name and you may need to click on that if you do not see a check mark or filled in calendar. You can then start adding different notifications. Let's say you want to have something get a notification a few minutes before it's due. I could change it to 1 minute. Now, if it's due, again, make sure that calendar that's come in from Canvas is checked off. When I go to the calendar view for the month, I'll see all of these items showing up. If I click on one of them, I can see when it's due and the assignment it's connected to. A strategy I can use for getting a reminder about working on this is to actually duplicate it, because this initial view is just when it's due. So in this case, if I say, this is going to be due Friday, September 18th, so I'm going to set it for Thursday and determine maybe a time of day that would be best for me to work on this, changing the time settings to that, and looking at what kind of notification I want, maybe a minute before I was planning on working on it. I can then go to it and choose the default color and switch it to be a different one to indicate maybe the studying time or working time, depending on how I want to associate my colors. Once it's all done, I can click Save and then go back and take a look. If you see where that red little indicator is, that's showing me that I have added this assignment because I have it due the next day.